Let's now talk about how to get your business empowered. All right. We want to help you grow stronger with your business. We want to help you get your business online, get more visibility, get people to know about where you operate from, people to know that you offer this kind of goods and services. And this especially has emerged during this COVID-19 period when people, because of cessation of movement. Yesterday, we were speaking to Wangari, who's an owner of a business based in Kennel, and she gave us her experience. They had a shop, they sell beauty products, and this is all natural beauty products. And they had a shop in Nairobi, they have another shop in Kennel, Muranga. Because of the cessation of movement, because of the roadblock that had been erected just near Blue Post Hotel after the Chania River, they could not access Nairobi, so they could not come to their shop in Nairobi. They were forced to shut down their shop in Nairobi. What did they do? Fortunately for them, they had now gotten in touch with the people at Google, and they helped them to set up a Google My Business account. That's just putting a small, simple profile of your business online, saying this is what we do, this is what we sell, and even sharing some images of what you sell, say giving you directions of where you're located, giving the call details. If you'd like to call us, this is how you can do that. You're also getting reviews by other happy customers online and people saying this is how they find your product. And this helped them because they continue to grow their business despite having to close down their business in Nairobi. People then were able to go online, make orders, and they were able to deliver on those orders in other parts. During this time, this is one company that has actually grown by even hiring more people. Just by going online, you've seen the direct benefits. We've been speaking with an expert at Google because we're partnering with Google on this conversation. Expert Rosemary Momanyo Pio. She'll be joining us shortly. She's the SME lead for East Africa at Google, and she's been telling us about Google My Business. Now today, she promised that she was going to give us a little more detail on Google My Business and how it operates, what kind of benefits you can get from this. But just listening to that story, and this is just one of many stories of what happens when you have your business online, when you get this visibility online. More and more people are learning to search and start their shopping journey online, and this is where they do their research. So let's bring in the expert now. Good morning, Rosemary Momanyo Pio.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Very well, thank you. Good to have you back.
Good to be here as well. Thank you.
Good morning.
Say hello to Ndu. She hasn't been with us for the last 2
Ndu, welcome. I've missed you. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling well now.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much, Rosemary. Good to see you too.
Super.
So we had this very, very enlightening and encouraging testimonial from Wangari yesterday on about her business and how she got into Google My Business. Today, Rosemary, you wanted to take us through what other benefits, what other benefits you can get from Google My Business.
Yes. So my hope was to take you through a dashboard, which unfortunately we're not able to share, but I'll send it over to you tomorrow so we can review it together.
Okay.
But I wanted just to highlight to you the benefits that an SME will be able to receive once they get the product.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just talk through them, and please feel free to ask me questions for clarity.
All right.
Okay, good. So the first benefit, of course, as an SME will get would be able to allow them to, in this case, stand out. And I mentioned before, when you talk about standing out, it's all about allowing yourself to be found. So the things that you help you stand out, you'll be able to highlight to people who are looking for you, for example, your location. You'll be able to highlight to people a way to reach you via phone number and also a website. And these are important elements for any SME. And then when you're able to get those elements built onto the profile, on the dashboard, you'll be able to understand how many views you're able to get over a month, for example. How many people searched for you? And then what is your overall activity at the end of the day from your profile?
Okay.
And then number 2, you'll be able to engage. And that means you'll be able to provide posts about your product, whether you're offering any promotional campaign materials, if you have a special running or you're offering discounts, you'll be able to post this onto your profile and have people to be able to see and be able to engage with your content, and then hopefully come and experience your products and services as well. And then I think for me, one of the most important elements that would be possible is you'll be able to get insights. And I think you asked about this yesterday on the call, Eric and CT, about Are you able to tell how people came to your profile? Are you able to tell the demographic?
Yep.
Are you able to tell the time of the day that they came? And the beautiful thing about this tool is that you're able to get a lot of insights. For example, you're able to tell how many people actually searched the keyword. In this case, we're looking at Eric's company, for example. How many people came to him because they are aware of the industry and are just looking in general? And how many people came to him through Google search? And how many people came to him through Google Maps? So again, it's very powerful. You're able to then determine where your presence is growing and how they're able to find you and how they search and what keywords they use to search to actually find you.
For people who may ask,
okay,
do you want to go on and then we can ask questions later?
Please ask. It's a good time
so,
to
I mean,
ask.
for people who may be wondering, then why is it important to have those numbers? How does it actually help your business in knowing these particular statistics?
Good point. So if I know that people are searching for, in this case, Eric's business, right? I'll make sure when I do my posting, I write there Eric business. And therefore, I know I'm going to be able to create even more awareness.
Okay.
But if they're searching for example, Eric's company, let's just call it a digital marketing company. If they're looking for a marketing company, I'll know, you know what, they don't know my name per se because I haven't built my brand long enough. Let me use the keyword marketing company that is digital and help be able to get more awareness. So you're able then to use those insights to help you define what is my strategy? What name should I be using to communicate? When I do my postings, what should I be saying? Where are people coming to me from? Are they coming to me from search or from maps? If it's from maps, that means they're currently within my area of jurisdiction. So I should spend more time highlighting the fact that I'm in this neighborhood and therefore I can attract even more people to come and visit me or check out my product.
Okay.
Yes. And then also on the insights, you'll be able to tell, for example, what day of the week am I getting the most visits? So, for example, let's just say I get most visits on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday, but Tuesday and Friday are very dry. So I know if I want to do any promotions or offers, I offer them on my dry days because Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday are quite intense. I'm good with those days. But my slowest days are Tuesday and Friday. Let me do my promotions on those days to attract more visibility to come and see me and try my products. And then another thing also I'll be able to determine from the product is to be able to understand who else is like me in this industry and how am I rating compared to them. So if, for example, now in this case, City has a digital marketing agency or you do as well, you'll be able to see on average, how do you compare versus the industry? Are you doing better in terms of getting more people coming to visit you? Are you getting more posts, engagements on your pictures or your postings? So you're able then to say, fine, the industry is here and I'm here. I need to up my game. Let me do more. Or the industry is here and I'm here. So you know what? Let me go ahead and just keep doing what I'm doing because it's working. Let me not fix what is not broken. Yeah.
Quite some interesting insights on then how you are able to tell how your business is doing in terms of how people get to discover you. There's one that I was waiting to hear and I didn't hear it. This is in terms of the demographics, gender and age of the people who have been searching for your specific keyword or your specific business. Is this available?
Yes, it is available, but then through another product called Google Analytics, which is also free. So what you could do as an SME, you get the Google My Business profile as a start to help you create your visibility online. And then you create a Google Analytics account and connect it to your business profile, which will then give you a lot more insights and data. For example, you'll be able to tell the demographic, the sex, the age group, where they came from, their referral websites that they came to you from. So you're able then to connect analytics to the GMB profile and be able to mine a lot more insights about your users and how they are and who they are and where they came to you from.
You know what I'm hearing, Rosemary, at least, is that the system you offer is an improved word of mouth approach to. Yes, it's digital, it's online, and the beauty is that it also comes with pictorial evidence as to what is happening, and then it affords you not the typical direction of if you go left, turn right, and continue going, which is which means you really have a long distance to go. There's a physical map and it gives you details, but if it actually does the one thing that messaging should do, it speaks to the person who is supposed to consume it. Am I hearing you right?
That's spot on. And you're able then to look at the trends. You're able to now know the details, but then also say, fine, over the last 6 months, these have been my trends. I've been peaking around this time of the month. I'm declining here. And so if I want to really improve my business, I need to focus on these elements. So you're able then to look at your historical data and then make some good judgments on what you need to do to amplify yourself, to do better. Or if you're doing really well, you'll now know what is actually working. What posts are driving most engagement? What pictures are giving me even more visibility? What keywords should I be using even more specifically to get me even more visibility on search and on Google Maps? So you're able then to do exactly that point, CT, and then look historically and say, fine, this is what worked, this didn't work. Let me course correct along the way.
If you look at the statistics and what you're working with, and then you see what's working, what's not working. There's some things that are also maybe someone would ask themselves. There's gonna be a button there that is you can call directly from seeing the statistics or the results. Once you search a certain business and you see their profile show up on Google My Business, do you also have the ability to text this person? Let's say use the text messaging apps, even the ones like WhatsApp or SMS. Is it possible, or is it only available for you to call? Is there also a chat functionality that could come in with this platform?
So great. So on the platform, you're able to make a phone call to the actual business owner on the direct interface. But then you as a business owner, you can be able to send messages to people who are able to engage with you. So if I went onto your post, your profile, CT, or in this case, Eric, and I put for you a review and said, you know what, I loved your product. I would love to know if you have any more offers. I'll give you 5 stars. And I post that review on your profile. You as the owner can then go to that saying, oh my goodness, Rosie loved my products and wants to know about my offers. Let me go and send her a message that tells her when I have my next promotion, when I have my next sale. So you're able then to engage one-to-one with those who engage with you from the profile directly. So on the profile, you can only option to call as an SME. You can be able to call the business owner, but as a business owner, you can send messages to that SME or that customer, if you will, through your product and through your profile.
Okay, so obviously in business, competition is so stiff, and everybody who wants to get out on top, right? So that everybody sees your profile first. What would put you one business above the rest, especially when it comes to this particular interface? To say that, okay, is it the amount of information I'm putting out there? What would make one stand out from the next if we're all on Google Business together?
Right, that's a very good question, Drew. So 2 things I want to just say to any business owner. Number 1 is make sure that you engage with your customers. So please be active. If you are able to do posts, if you're able to create engagement by posting out pictures and encouraging discussions on your platform, please do that. Number 2, for anyone who's able to use your products or services, encourage them to give you reviews. Because oftentimes when I look at buying a product, I always look to see what are people saying about this person. I look to see, are they getting 5 stars? Are they getting 1 star? And then I look and I read, for those who wrote 1 star, why are they giving it 1 star? So I always go and look and say, is it because the product was not good, or they were poor in delivery? So it's always important to make sure that you have superior customer service. You offer your best self to the customers, whether it's in your products, your on time in your delivery, you meet the expectations, and then you can get those 5 reviews. Because at the end of the day, reviews will make or break any business owner. And if you don't have a good product or you don't have good customer service, you will get negative reviews, and that will negatively impact your ratings on the profile. So when I searched for plumber near me, remember we saw like some plumbers had like 49 reviews, others had like 1 or 2.
Yep. Sure.
And those with the bigger reviews were at the very top. So we tend to filter out those who have got good feedback, good reviews, always go up to the top. And those without anything or no negative reviews will go to the bottom. So it's in your best interest to ensure that you have stellar customer service, encourage reviews, and make sure your products and services deliver on their commitment.
All right, just remind our listeners how to get to their business on Google My Business. Who do they need to talk to, and how do they need to get in touch with them?
Very simple. Thank you for that, Eric. So google.africa118.co.ke.
So that's what you just go and type Africa118.co.ke.
Correct.
All right. So remember, if you just want to get your business profile up online, this can help. These guys can help you set it up. They'll tell you what you need to do. They'll ask you. In fact, they'll take you through step by step and also train you how to best utilize this platform. Google.africa118.co.ke. Rosemary, thank you very much for speaking to us today.
My pleasure. Have a good day.
All right. Join you again tomorrow.
Yes. See you then.